What's going on, everybody? This is Super Robot, and today we're going to talk about the Hasbro Pulse Fanstream on June 24th, which happened at 11 o'clock today for Transformers. In this live stream, we have, I believe it's Nate from marketing and Evan of Brooks, the designer. They went over a few things. We saw SS86 Megatron. We heard Mud Flaps and Skids will be eventually out, but they didn't have anything for us to look at. We had WFC Thundercracker Mixmaster. We already know the story behind him in Scavenger. We've seen KSI Widow. One Starscream and Elita-1 were also shown. We've seen them already. Elita-1 has heels and a mining jetpack, which attaches to the alt mode of One Megatron, B or Prime. Other One Seekers teas, but can be difficult due to the unique design, so we'll see. We saw the timelines Hearts of Steel. Yeah, we've seen that already. They're saying that there's going to be another pack with 4 characters from a different timeline. We'll see how that goes, or a different theme looks like, or period theme. And also, they hear a lot about the Shockwave. Well, good luck with that. Combiners, of course, they said Rail Racer, blah, 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 Monstructor. And we saw the gray Airachnid and Alpha Trion prototypes for the Studio Series. So, they said potential for more future gray model previews, which they should. Hasbro really needs to get out of this weird thing that they do to show these figures off. And they need to do better with the lighting. This weird lighting is just not conductive for live stream. It's not soft. And it's making the plastic here look even a different color. And I'm telling you, it's not gray. It's that lighting is something, man. And a lot of people want to get upset. Well, let me be clear. The pictures that we got were in-package pictures of Megatron 2 times already. Glaringly showing the legs are of a weird, that bluish gray tint. And even on the packaging on the back of Megatron, it shows that ultra gray. And if you see these pictures here, he looks a lot brighter and whiter there. Now over here, he looks tan. So get out of your feelings, people. He's not going to be gray. He probably won't be that blue because of lighting, but he's going to be just like that kind of grayish blue look as he has in the SS86 movie. So, 86 movie. So let's leave it at that. I'm done now. I don't want to talk about it anymore, but I might talk about it. Who knows? It's my channel. Anyway, though, of course, we all agree, no matter that he turns into a tank or not, we all want the SS86 Megatron. I think Hasbro solved the problem by giving us, do you believe it? In my opinion, the mini gun that they gave, okay, it's perfect, because who's going to transform it into a tank? Like, who's going to take 54 steps to turn him into a tank when he originally was a gun? You're going to take that same faux gun and put it in the hand of Starscream and whoever other Decepticon, and that's Megatron. Man, that's the quickest transform you ever going to have. But overall, we know we're going to get it. I don't want to hear any complaints. If you don't want it, don't get it. Now, these are the renders, and if you've seen the renders here, the legs and everything look even more grayer and brighter and whiter. So it's not going to be cut out like this. You want it to be this way, but it's not going to be this way. And because you're not getting it this way, you want to come at me. Don't come at me, sir, because I really don't care. I report the news as we see it. And I'm not posting any lies. It's showing the legs. Well, it could be. It's not. It's not a prototype. No. Okay. It's the actual toy. And usually with Hasbro prototype toys, you'll see some type of stamp on it. Trans stamp on this thing whatsoever. And the packaging. The toy been out. People got it. It is what it is. Get over it. But yeah, and these gray renders, and I wanted to show these off in particular. This is basically from the turnaround video. He is ultra gray and ultra, and like I say, it's a render. So the render would have been nice if we got the render in those colors, but no, he ain't gonna be in those colors. Okay? All right, get over it. Okay? Now everybody's saying, well, PvP, I don't even talk about him. So, you mention him, your comment gets deleted. Moving on, we see the tank mode again. These are renders. So, pause. And even on the back of the packaging, the same back of the packaging that we saw with the other two twice now. And like I say, even with the lighting, the glare, you can't tell how subtle it is. And of course, we're getting SS86 Grimlock, and we really need to talk about that again. Now, next, we're going to talk about War for Cybertron Transformers Thundercracker. It's one of the blue Seekers, and now you got blue, purple, and white and red. Everybody can go happy and, go back to your homes and, your little caves or whatever you live in and just be like, oh, look, I got all 3 of the Seekers. All right, moving on. And of course, here we got Mixmaster, and again, we've seen him already. What they're saying is, he's he's a Voyager price point because he's the leg. So they make sure to put more plastic, and they're not going to show off a million pictures of what we already seen. And that's perfectly fine. We get that with Scrapper now. I understand. But boy, Scavenger don't look good. Scavenger looks the worst. My goodness. Do you know when the last time we seen a crotch like that? Titanium Soundwave. Oh. And this is very close to that. Titanium Soundwaves is the absolute worst. But this is bad. I mean, look at that. Look at the... Man, he gonna have to change his diaper. He had too much energy on. But of course, we get to see Devastator. Devastator in his full bot mode looks to be about 12 inches tall. Optimus Prime is about 8 inches tall. So yeah, when you get down to the nitty gritty, you gotta understand, man. You gotta make it. It is what it is. Okay. You want a big Devastator? Combiner Wars is waiting for you to go buy it. Okay. You want a better one? Get Unite Warriors. If you want the modern one, get this one. You have choices, people. No one's telling you to get one or the other. Okay. But yeah, Optimus Prime stands up a little, about to his waist. So yeah, I guess, I mean, whatever makes you happy, you want that look. And here he is again. I mean, yeah, he's a little on the small side, but that's to be expected. Again, they're doing what they can, but everybody likes to get in their feelings. And I know a lot of y'all didn't, I don't know, but just, he got a diaper, man. It looked weird, but we got to get him because we need an arm. So at the end of the day, we're not going to refute the Scavenger because he looks like he got a diaper. Now on to the studio series for the Transformers 1 movie. And here is the Elita-1. And there she is in her bike mode, whatever. And she's got this little jetpack. And she's supposed to have some heels on and stuff. So she's going to a party. And she's going to fight at the same time, I guess, because that's what it do. But yeah, I mean, she looked good. I mean, nobody's going to refute the studio series version of the Transformer 1 figures. I mean, if you got that special lady in your life, you can go ahead and hand her over that Elita-1 right there. Next, we have Transformers One Starscream. And they said that they wanted to do more Seekers, but the design process is difficult. That really sounds like they don't have the money for it because the movie didn't do that well. And what sense would it make to produce more toys for a movie that didn't do well because you thought it did well? See how I'm going with this here? All right, next to KSI Widow. Of course, now she looks kind of rusty bronze there. Now she looks different in this slide. So you see what I'm saying, people? Stop. Get out your feelings, okay? Get out your feelings. Man up today, as we see. Man up, man. So yeah, there she goes. She's got the little blast cannons. She's got the things kind of like a Terminator. The car mode is a real McLaren. I mean, you can't ask for anything more. The packaging is nice. I know a lot of people want this. So yeah, it's going to get bought. You know that. Yeah, it is what it is. Moving on. Next, we have the Hearts of Steel. We've already seen this already a million times. Reviews are out. Hasbro, you got to catch up, man. You can't just be showing us stuff. And I know they're over there bragging about how they read comments and see all this stuff. So did you not see that people already got this? You know what I'm saying? They're bragging like, yeah, reread the comments and the comments say this. Well, did you see the video with the stuff that y'all just showing that been out for 2 or 3 weeks now? I mean, have you seen that, Hasbro? I mean, I'm just asking because you said that you'd read the comments. So, but anyway, the set's pretty good, though. I'm a little upset that they're all, basically deluxes. So now I kind of put them to the side because, like, I would rather get the MMC versions of these, of the Prime and the Starscream. Now, here's the TF1 Arachnid Studio Series toy, and it looks good. It really looks good. I understand, like, all those, like, can form, like, these propeller blades. And, I mean, yeah, it looks promising, man. I think a lot of people are going to want this one. I kind of like the way that everything folds up. Interesting. But she's very integral in the movie, so making her would be essential. But, I mean, yeah, this looks really nice. I mean, better than any other Arachnid they've done in a while, and for it to form into the vehicle mode that it's supposed to become, I mean, that in itself is pretty cool too. So yeah, I'm with that. And yeah, the stance is nice. I mean, again, you got any special ladies in your life, go ahead and get that one for her. Next is the Studio Series version of the Alpha Trion. Now I have the Prime 1 changer. And I got to say, that is a fantastic toy for being like the lesser version, I guess, if you want to call it that. It doesn't really have hollowness. It poses well. It's easy to get to the mode, yet it still looks like it's in the mode, not just him being on his, like arms and legs or something laying down. Now I don't know if that's going to be the correct colors, but that's probably the prototype. You know how they do with the different plastics and everything like that. So more than likely that is, but it looks like his sword weapon is going to be the tail, which is a lot more robust. It has like an energy field effect to it. He's got that old wise warrior look. He's more beefier than his Prime 1 counterpart, but the Prime 1 counterpart is really one of the better pieces. I'm sorry if you did not get that Alpha Trion. Shame on you. Shame on you. Oops, I had an issue there. Hold on 1 second. When did that get there? All right, we gotta get back to the video, y'all. I'm over here. I don't even know if it's recording or not. So overall, it was, I'll say, lackluster. We've seen all of this already. We don't really. I was kind of. I had technical difficulties, but we're not going to stop recording because I got to go back to work. I've seen everything already. I wasn't like upset, like, but it's kind of like Hasbro. You gotta get ahead of the game, man. You're the company that makes the toys. You can't let other people get in front of you because they're doing it for their game. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's playing games and they're afraid, but really, all these leakers and stuff, they're doing it to the point where it's not even fun anymore. You know what I'm saying? And we saw that with the Megatron. Like, really, the whole thing of just trying to, I got an arm. I'll probably say, leakers, you don't need to do that. It's not making you do it. If you don't have a channel to promote the stuff, then it's pointless. And then when the leakers do the video, lately people ain't been watching it because the quality of the video is bad. So let that sink in. So overall, though, it was a stream. We did get to see the new Alpha Trion. We did get to see the new Arachnid that's coming out next year. Other than that, we've seen everything else already. I mean, was it anything that you got different than what you already had? Probably not. What are your thoughts? Leave them down in the comments below. This is Super Robot Ed, bringing more news reveals, so then we'll see you soon. Bye-bye.